Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 7 Negan Kill Scene Right Hand Man. This is a brand new trailer that came out yesterday, so we will be taking different screenshots and looking at each of the clues that were posted. Hopefully you guys saw, I did a video yesterday and had a lot of comments that you guys had given me over the last 6 or 7 months, and some of those actually made perfect sense when I started watching this trailer. I know some people were in a hurry, and as soon as the trailer came out, they got a video up. I had to watch this multiple times in order to really digest all the information. So let's start out with just one of the first scenes where Negan comes out. The first words he says, "Was the joke that bad?" I'd read one of the comments from one of the viewers who actually alluded to this and said that after Negan killed Glenn, he made a joke along the lines, very off color, like, "I did not like Chinese food anyway." I'm not sure if it's a racial undertone or a joke along those lines, but I did want to say that when he started out and said, "Was the joke that bad?" he had to say something. So just speculation at this point. A few scenes as we kind of go through, you can see Rick just devastated, looking at the bat, and he told Negan, "I'm going to kill you. Not today, not tomorrow, but I'm going to kill you." And I think at that point, Negan looks Rick in the eyes and realizes, wait a minute, I have not completely broken him down yet. I think Rick would have been better advised just to keep a lid on it, because I thought when I saw that scene, like, okay, Rick's coming back, he hit the low point, but he didn't. He is digging the hole a little bit deeper, and then Negan really took it to a whole different level here. You can see he talked to Simon. He actually alluded, and we heard Simon's name for the first time. "Simon is my right-hand man. Did you have a right-hand man, one of these fine people still breathing?" And then he kind of made the sound like plop. And, "I just killed one of your right-hand men, or two of your right-hand man." And I think once he realized that it's kind of back and forth here, once he realizes that Rick is not broken, then Negan just kind of takes that whole condescending tone once again. A few of the notes that I have here is, he went and he said, "Jesus," and it was just like that whole Negan tone, like, you're still not done yet, are you? You're still kind of battling me. Then they start mocking the person, one of the people they killed, and said, "What do you have, a knife?" No, he had a hatchet. This is pretty interesting here because the speculation is Abraham, Glenn, or Daryl. Remember, Glenn and Daryl were both tied up in the back of the van, so I'm going to say that they're talking about Abraham, that Abraham actually had Rick's hatchet. I think he's the only person that could have gotten it. I don't think it would have been Eugene, but could have been Eugene, I guess. Could have been Abraham, but he did say, "What did he have?" So that's significant because I think it just lets you know he just killed one of Rick's men, not one of the females. Now he looks at him and he knows it's really time to break Rick down again. You saw he showed the bat, put it up in his face. Now he's showing the hatchet. The hatchet is, I think, significant as well, too, because the speculation is that he's going to cut Rick's hand off, but the Spoiling Dead actually says that he's going to threaten to cut Carl's hand off. We'll talk about it in a second. He puts the hatchet away, stands up, and remember the previous scenes where I talked about the gun? I did not see any evidence that the gun was still there. So it is possible that he used the gun. I don't know. You guys can leave in the comments below what you think about that. He didn't kind of stand up enough to see if he still had it. I think he may have used it. So then he drags Rick over to the RV. This is probably the torture scene that we've read about this on Spoiling Dead's fan page, that he takes Rick and Carl in the RV, and this is where he really breaks Rick down, where I think he's going to make Rick cut off Carl's hand with a hatchet, but then when he realizes that, or he's going to go back and kill some of Rick's people, then I think he lets Rick off the hook and doesn't make him actually go through with it. Back to Daryl. You'll see a clue with Daryl in a second. Daryl's the blanket that's over the top of him was left there. I don't think Daryl is the one hiding the axe. The speculation is that Daryl becomes a prisoner. So if Daryl becomes a prisoner, maybe the blanket is just left there for AMC to say, "Hey, it's Daryl," and get everybody talking about it again. I don't think it's Daryl, but I've already seen some of the comments and people are going crazy. They're like, Daryl's dead because the blanket is there. I think that is way, way too obvious. But another clue that popped up, and this may have been intentional, is Maggie's ring, her engagement ring, wedding ring. Over on the far right, you can see a little bit of the outline. There's the ring, the diamond sticking out, and there's multiple scenes throughout all the episodes where we've been able to see that. So I don't know if that's intentional, or maybe Glenn died and Maggie put the ring there on top of it. The speculation is it could have been Maggie that died, but because Negan said he talked so much about killing one of your men, I just don't think there's any way possible that it's Maggie, and I think that was probably more of a burial or a tribute to Glenn. Here's a couple of scenes that you can see. Very obvious that Maggie's ring has been focused in on several different scenes in the past, and even in the comic moment. So I left this for you guys, as you can see. Maggie said, "Can I think about it? Oh, are you kidding me? Of course I'll marry you." So it's very iconic all throughout the comic and television show as well. So I wanted to post this. If you guys have some additional insight, some additional information, so much to really digest with this. And as Negan said, one of these fine people still breathing. And at the end, he said, when he took him in the RV, he said, "We will be right back. Maybe Rick will be with me. If not, we can turn these people inside out." So thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Looking forward to your comments. My name is Killshot. Peace.